Watching the Warmup, presented by your local Geico offices in Cypress, Katy, Spring, and Pearland. Let's get you warmed up for Week 4 of Texas high school football. Week 4 of the high school football season is almost here, and hopefully you've had enough time to digest everything that happened last week, because things got spicy on Friday night. Now, we should have known that things would get a little crazy with a full moon on Friday the 13th. But who could have seen this coming? Trailing 49-31 in the fourth quarter, Fort Bend Travis rallied for 3 late scores for a stunning 53-49 victory over Spring. Travis quarterback Eric Rodriguez accounted for 7 total touchdowns in the winning effort. But we're just getting started. North Shore and Cy Woods both kicked last-second field goals to defeat Westfield and Tomball Memorial, respectively. So Friday the 13th definitely lived up to the hype. And just in case that wasn't wild enough for you, the state semifinal round of the playoffs this year just so happens to fall on Friday, December 13th. In the meantime, there's plenty of great high school football action this week to turn our attention to. As we mentioned, the Cy Woods Wildcats won a 31-28 thriller over Tomball Memorial to open district play last week, and Cy Woods is back in action tonight against Langham Creek. Last year, these two teams combined to put up 80 points in a 41-39 thriller, and hopefully more of the same is on tap this evening. Another interesting district matchup we're keeping an eye on tonight takes place in Klein as Conroe Oak Ridge visits Klein Collins. Last year, the Oak Ridge boys were smelling an upset, opening up a 1-point halftime lead on the Tigers before Klein Collins turned it up a notch in the second half to win 37-16. The Tigers are off to a 3-0 start this season, and the Klein Collins defense hasn't given up a first-half touchdown all season. Of course, Klein Collins and good defense go together like peanut butter and jelly. And head coach Adrian Mitchell told us during the offseason that defense would again be the backbone of the Tigers.
Say that our defense is going to be the backbone of the team. And our defense is going to be strong every year. Offensively, we're not hurting. But, we love to rest it on the defense, and we're going to put it on those guys. And special teams are going to be solid, and offense is going to give what they have to get done.
Staying in District 15-6A, rivals College Park and the Woodlands meet tomorrow night at Woodforest Bank Stadium. College Park hasn't beaten the Woodlands since 2007, but last year the Cavs nearly pulled the upset. College Park tied the game up at 17 apiece in the fourth quarter, but the Highlanders running back Brighton Guilford scored a late touchdown to propel the Woodlands to a 24-17 win. Last but definitely not least, there's a marquee matchup in Class 5A this week, as district rivals Manvel and Fort Bend Marshall meet Friday evening at Hall Stadium. Last year, Manvel and Marshall treated us to a game that was tastier than any flavor of M&M's around. Marshall's Devon A-Chain scored 7 touchdowns. Yeah, that's right, 7 touchdowns in the Buffs' 52-51 overtime win over Manvel. With the score 51-50, Marshall attempted a 2-point conversion for the win, and A-Chain, of course, kept it himself, and pandemonium ensued as he found the end zone. The win catapulted Marshall into the upper echelon of 5A programs across the state, and the Buffs went on to post a 15-1 season that ended at AT&T Stadium in the state championship game. The winner of tomorrow night's showdown will certainly have the inside track to a district title and become the team to beat in Class 5A Division II in the greater Houston area. We can't wait for that one. But until then, it's time for the extra point. Since it's almost the weekend, I think this is relevant.
George Ranch Swim is strutting into the weekend. How we all want to be.
Another thing we love here at IHSS is touchdown celebrations on and off the field. These students make me want to come down to a game. That's all we have for this week's episode. To follow all things inside high school sports, follow our social media accounts. We have Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube that'll keep you in the loop on everything going on around the greater Houston area. Until the best 30 minutes of your sports weekend comes on Saturday at 8:30 a.m. on KHOU 11. That's Chevrolet's Inside High School Sports, hosted by Matt Musel. So have your coffee ready for your wake-up call Saturday morning. It's time for the action on the gridiron. I'm Ashley Bullington, and thank you for watching The Warmup, presented by your local Geico offices in Cypress, Katy, Spring, and Pearland. For more information or to get a quote, go to geico.com/Houston. I hope you're warmed up and ready for week 4 of Texas high school football.